Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue on with my favorites. So the last one I did was my highlighter favorites, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see some more of my current favorites in other makeup categories. So today I'm going to do my blushes. Now this could be really easy for me because really the ones that I grab for the most are three. But then when I want to switch outside of those, I grab for these other ones. Now, this is going to be so strange for me because this video does not include Mac Gingerly. Can we all just take a second? Gingerly, rest in peace. I can't even believe I'm saying that because there was a time on my channel that Gingerly went on my face every single time I did makeup. Every time. But now, seeing as I no longer work at Mac, I work at Nordstrom, and I am just like surrounded by all these brands, and I get to play in them, and I really get to expand my taste. I only have 2 Mac blushes in here. That's just crazy to me, but let's just get into this and know that I still highly recommend Gingerly. It's just isn't on my face, and this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So I'm gonna start off with my top. These are the ones, the top 3 of like my 100 blushes, and that's not even an exaggeration. I have a lot. All right, so I'm going to say that my top is I almost said Mac. This is from Chanel, and this is Elegance, and I love this so much. I have really leaned more towards the neutral, natural, even sometimes slightly pink. I like the corals, and I still like those orangey tones, but I have been more on the more neutral, natural, not a lot of color kind of tones, and Elegance is where it is at for me. I love this formula. It blends out, it is beautiful, and it smells good. But if you are not good with fragrance, you might not be good with Chanel blushes. Next up, we have something from Tom Ford. This is a new one. This is called Inhibition. So this one does have a slight warm tone to it. So it is slightly, it's like neutral peach, if that could be a thing. And the formula on this is amazing. Like I said, they've redone these. This is not shimmery. It's more of like a satin on the skin. Very pigmented. You do not need a lot. A little goes a long way, but they are so soft and they blend so well. But I don't think I even said, this is Inhibition from Tom Ford, and I absolutely love it. This is one that I actually didn't even swatch. Did not look at it, didn't do anything. I took this off a recommendation from Kathleen Lights. I love her. This is NARS Madly, and I am madly in love with it. I mean, you guys knew that was coming. How cliche. But Madly is on my cheeks all the time. These 3 blushes stay in my little box, which I need to put that back. See, my box was up here with me because I was doing my makeup. Yeah. And it just feels weird to not see it in the video. I don't know, it has to be there. Those 3 blushes stay in that box. And then I kind of switch out the ones that I will kind of throw in there and take out. It's kind of like my highlighters. I have 2 or 3 in there at all times, and then I kind of switch ones in that I want to use just because I feel like it. So the first one is actually the one I'm wearing right now. And I kind of think that this might be going out. Like, I saw this on sale. Why can't I open it? Because I'm trying to open up the wrong end. I still can't open it. I don't know how to function without my nails. It's not okay. But we see a theme here. Let me put this up against. See my theme? The natural tone blushes. This one's definitely a little bit more of that peachy tone in there. But this is what I have on my cheeks right now. And this is First Lover, the Barest blush from the Estee Edit. Now, I'm saying that these might be getting discontinued. I'm not sure. I saw them on the sale part of Sephora, and usually that's not a good sign. So this shade right here, it came with a little like gold splash on it. That's just an overspray. It comes off, and this is what's underneath, and it is gorgeous. It's again that satin kind of feel, satin matte. Doesn't look dry on the skin. This is what I have on right now. I just think it's gorgeous. But if you want it, you're probably gonna need to get it soon. The next two are again from Chanel. This one is Evening Beige. This guy right here. This one's definitely warmer, you can see. But this one I think I'm going to be grabbing for more when I get my tan, which is about to happen in like a day or two. I'm going to be so dark, and that's when I will grab for this one a little bit more. It's when I have a little bit more of a tan going on, but I love this shade, and again, super blendable. This one was my first love from Chanel. Like, I loved this blush so much, and this is the one that really got me into their blushes, and this one is Golden Sun. This one doesn't look like much, like when you're just looking at it. This one is the most neutral of all of them that I have. So if I want almost nothing, it's almost like a mauve-y neutral. It's gorgeous. But ever since I got Elegance, I don't reach for this as much, but it's still in my top for sure. The next two are the ones from MAC. Now this one right here is an oldie but a goodie, and I think the reason why I love it so much is because it honestly reminds me a lot of the Chanel blushes. So if you're wanting a blush that's kind of similar to something that would come from Chanel, but you want that MAC price, this is it. So this is Warm Soul. This actually comes in this kind of package now, but I have it in the old one, I have it in the new one, and I also have another backup of the old one. Yeah, this is the only blush I have completely gone through and had to repurchase. So that tells you something. This again looks very deceiving, and I feel like the old one is slightly different than the new one, but I still love the new one. It's gorgeous on anybody. It is a little bit more peach. It's not shimmer because it reflects a little bit, but it doesn't emphasize pores or anything. It's absolutely gorgeous. How many times am I going to say gorgeous in this video? But I mean, we're talking about peachy pink neutral blushes. What else am I supposed to say? They're gorgeous. This next one was a limited edition one that they made permanent, and I am really happy about this. This is Raby. I even have a backup of this because this came out with Future MAC, and I loved it so much. This formula is different than the typical mineralized formula like Warm Soul. This one's different. It's like a satin mineralized. It's so good. It's kind of like the texture of the mineralized skin finish powder, a little tighter, more tightly packed and put in here. It's really, really soft. And this pink, is it too cool or too warm? It works so well on me. And now it's part of the permanent line, so you can get your hands on it whenever you want to. And then my last one is from TheBalm, and it's like dirty. It makes me sad because I get stuff on my things. That's why I keep the sleeve on it, because this is gross. And then this is pretty. This is Balm Beach. The formula on these are actually really, really nice. I have this one, I think Balm Springs or something, but Balm Beach is my favorite of them. Again, it's a neutral one that you guys are sensing a theme here, but this is really pretty, and it really goes well if you have fair skin and you want a little bit on the cheeks. This is really nice, but even during the summer, I still will be able to wear this. You just have to kind of pack it on a little bit, but it doesn't look textured. It doesn't, I don't know. These are really good, and I think these are underrated on YouTube. Like, I don't hear about these a lot, and honestly, I need to hear about them more because they're really great quality. So that's it for my favorite blushes. Please let me know down below. I want to know what your favorites are. Sometimes I see things down there that I have not gotten my hands on, not swatched before, and I get excited. And sometimes that's where I find some of the goods, is down in the comments. So let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!